Before you start hating me in the comment section below, just wait a bit. Hear me out, and after that we will dedicate time which you can express what you think about what I'm saying, or just how dumb I am by saying those things. You had the right to do both. Any of what I'm about to say is not from the point of view of a woman, nor a feminist or activist of human rights or female rights. I am off my lady horse today, and I'm coming from point of view of you. Clearly everything around you turned to be a porn. It's no longer just porn that is born. Almost everything is porn these days. Females are making it more easy on you to get just what you crave for, not necessarily what you want. Don't you see that there is some sort of abuse about man instinct? Male primal instinct of this physical urge. That when you feel it, most likely you don't get to think at the very same time. Don't you think that when somebody is doing something out of an instinct, and people or industries are taking advantage of that, don't you think is an abuse? These days is the easiest you've ever got to see a pussy. To get is another story. Yeah, it's going to be very dirty words here. Move on if it's bothering you. Now, for a virtual piece of meat, a virtual talk with another lady, a virtual exposure, a virtual sex talk, you are willing to trade your time, your intelligence, your ability to distinguish between what you want and what your body wants. Two different things. Don't you see how much you are dedicating to it? Don't you see how much you're out of control of it? It's not the masturbation. It's not the self-pleasing. Because I am not a man, I'm not able to tell things which I'm not experiencing. But in the very same breath, I can say it's easy to see when a man is watching porn. When I'm saying watching porn, I don't mean the man who is watching porn for 5 minutes. You know what? No, I'm including all of it. All kinds of men who are watching porn, because you are not watching porn for 2 minutes. You are watching porn because you need to release yourself and you are no longer able to do it without it. Or you just want to spend time. Don't you see that your choice has been taken away from you? And you're just falling for it each time. You're not even having a moment of a decision. You just do it. If you're alone at home, you're doing it. If you have free time and you don't have nothing to do, or at least you don't want to do the things that you need to do, you're doing it. So you're trading your life. You're trading your time, the most precious thing you have, for a virtual pussy. That's the most men you can be. Yeah, I touched that. I said it. Is the most men you'll ever be to get so many girls at once, and none of these girls actually there for you, are not there with you. You just use your imagination, your fantasy, and the man that you wish to be into the situation, and that's the furthest that you can get in life. To dedicate your life to watch things that are not, that will never be yours, that are stealing you away from you, stealing your life away from you, stealing your time that you can dedicate to become that man you fantasize about. You probably also give your money for it. There are men that don't watch porn because there is enough porn outside. And if you have a good mind, there is enough porn inside your head. You can have it all in your head. But it's never just watching one thing and that's it. You're watching one thing, 10 seconds, and then you skip to the other one, and then you scroll to the other one, you scroll to the other one. It's just never ending story. And that's the only time you feel a man. That's the only time you feel a man. Which is not really a man. I'm not here to tell you how man you should be or what kind of man you should be. I'm just here to ask you. Are you even wanting this? Are you even wanting to dedicate all your life for this? Are you wanting, because sooner or later you're going to lose that ability. Okay, you can take pills, but you're going to lose that ability. And then what you going to do after that? What you going to do after you're not able to release yourself anymore? It is no longer hard. What you going to do? When you'll find yourself broken as fuck. Probably with less time that you ever wanted. Probably with less money. Probably with less patience, with less knowing of yourself, because all the time you just run away. And instead of becoming the man, you fake the man that you wanted to be. You went to the fast solution of just living in a fantasy where you don't even realize. If right now you stop watching, and I'm asking you, what did you watch? You're not going to be able to tell me. You're not going to be able to memorize. And there is a lot of shame involved in that. There is a lot of hiding. It's because you don't think this is right what you're doing. Sex itself is not a problematic thing at all. We meant to do it. You and me came out from sex. But not like that. Porn is not sex. It's not that porn doesn't exist in real life. It's that porn is not sex. You think you're doing sex. You're pleasing yourself. This is not sex. So clearly, maybe you're even a virgin. And the more you hide away from doing the work you need to do in order to become a man, the less you will ever become a man, and the more you will want to watch porn, because that's the only time you think you're a man. It's ruining your life and you just don't see it. It's very easy to fall for it if you think that everybody around you is just giving you what you want for free. But don't you see that is not really for free? He's taking away the most precious thing that nobody ever can give you back when you decide to stop the membership. Nobody will give you back the time, the mind, the control over your actions again. You will have to do it all over again from day one. And it's for something that is not even lasting. Like it's not an action that lasts and you can remind yourself of that and have a good memory and have an outcome that lasts for a long time. You don't even remember it. It's an escape route. You don't have to feel your flaws. You don't have to feel none of the things you feel ashamed of. And you run away to a place where you are very much wanted. Because in the porn, females are acting as if they really want you. They really want you to fuck them. They really want you to come in their face. They really want you to do all the things that you wish to do to a woman, but you don't have. Either you don't have the woman, or you don't have the communication with the woman that you have to reach to that point. So you go to that place and that's it. Everything is happening in such a short time. Is a shortcut for everything. But it's not forever. And then you will be left without nothing. Not without nothing. With worse. Now you can hate me in the comments below. You can say that I don't understand what I'm talking about. You can say that I'm conservative, or I'm an old-fashioned, or whatever you want to name it. If you want to have a respectful conversation, I will respond back to you, of course. Thank you for watching.